It's time now for Tiger Talk. Dan Stevens and Salem Lady Tigers softball coach Aaron Wilson.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Aaron Wilson, coach the Lady Tigers. Made the trip down to Thayer, taking on the Lady Bobcats. Came up a little bit short, but the Tigers still trying to find that right mesh. You know, you got a lot of youngsters, not a lot of upperclassmen. There are being some mistakes that are being made that are costing the Tigers, and unfortunately, that's going to probably continue for the next few games because you just don't have the experience there, do you?
No. Keep saying we're such a young team, but I think when it comes down to it, we're just such an inexperienced team. And I think there are many things that we are improving on and doing great, but still many times we're throwing the ball around and making silly errors or not being where we're supposed to be. And I think that's costing us. And in last night's case against Thayer, they, capitalized on those errors and came out on top.
I used to have a coach who used to call that an old-fashioned fire drill. He says, you throw the ball and then somebody else is going to try and make a play, and they throw the ball and it's too high or too low, make another error, and they throw the ball again. And it's unfortunate because everybody's got the right intentions, but they just need to hold that ball and let play come to a standstill, don't they?
Yes, very, very much so.
And it's hard to teach that. And as you mentioned, I think the perfect word is inexperience because you got a lot of girls who are out there and they're trying, but obviously when you start as a freshman trying to play varsity ball, you're really not ready for that level of competition when you get there as a freshman for the most part, are you?
No, absolutely not. And a lot of these girls, many, we're starting 4 freshmen. Many of them have only played up to City League, and it's a different level of play when you get up into the varsity level. And your girls have played on travel ball, and they are trained and well-versed in thinking ahead of play and thinking about different scenarios before they happen. And that's a lot of what we're working on right now, and working on the mental game just as much as the physical game, and thinking ahead of the play before the play happens, knowing where your base runners are. And I think it's just a lot for them to absorb. So small improvements is definitely what we're trying to maximize on.
And they will, because repetition is how you get better, and it allows you to start to catch up, especially, as I can say, early on in the season when you have experienced pitchers who really know how to pitch, and you have a young freshman coming up there, and maybe they've only seen about 1 speed pitch, maybe 2 speeds of pitching, and all of a sudden they get a really experienced pitcher up there. They can just chew them up, can't they? Because they have no idea what's coming.
Yeah, and that's what we watched film yesterday before we went to Thayer and tried to explain some, when you have a more experienced pitcher and they see that you tried to reach for an outside pitch or you stood there and watched it go by, they're going to try to hit you with it again, or they might try to jam you up on that inside corner. Or if you have 2 strikes on you, you better be expecting a changeup, so sit back and wait on it, and just being just as smart in the box if you have a more experienced pitcher that knows how to place pitches and knows how to use speed against you.
And also, a lot of times when we start talking about in the field, you'll have a very aggressive team that'll just try and run on these young girls to see if they'll panic and throw the ball the wrong location, or if they'll try and suddenly come up with the ball, drop the ball, and then they don't know what to do with the ball. They will try and put the pressure on those girls, won't they?
Yes, very, excuse me. And we talked about that last night. Before the game, you've got to be smart if girls are going to choose aggressive base running, because that's how ball games are won. If they're going to run aggressive and they're going to put the pressure on you, you've got to know when to hold the ball, or when to get it back to your pitcher, or when just not to throw it, when to know that you don't have time or your backup's not there. You've got to make smart choices.
And a lot of times they just need to learn when to call timeout. On a base hit in the outfield, they throw it back in the cutoff person. They can ask for time, and the umpire can grant time, and that can stop that base runner from taking another base. If the girls are smart enough and the umpire does call time, that's how it happens sometimes, just to slow the game down so that they can become more comfortable with the pace.
Yes. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So today you had the Licking Lady Wildcats coming to town. Game was originally scheduled to be in Lick, some field issues, so they're bringing it home. It's good to have that game back home, isn't it?
Yes, we are excited to be home. we've had a lot of back-to-back games over spring break last week, and then with being in Thayer last night, we're excited to be at home and be on our home field.
It's a long trip down to Thayer, and then when you come back and you have to play the next day, and Licking is a pretty good team when you come back home to the Salem City Park, isn't it?
Yes. They've only had 3 games so far, but they're 2-1, and we're just hoping to play our best ball and hoping to improve from last night's game and hoping to improve from prior games.
All right, Coach. Well, the very best of luck today against the Licking Lady Wildcats. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
Stay tuned. Lady Tiger Softball. It is next.
You've been listening to Talk with Stan Stevens and Salem Lady Tiger softball coach Aaron Wilson.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At your locally owned Country Mart, our standards are high because we know yours are. Our meat is cut fresh daily in-house, and our professional meat associates are always ready to help you find what you're looking for or cut specifically how you want. See our produce associates on how to pick out the best fruits and vegetables. Quality in a deli means fresh, full of flavor, and always delicious. If you're craving fresh baked goodness, we have that too. You can find what you're looking for fast and easily at the best prices with friendly service at Country Mart, your hometown grocery store in Salem.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Lady Tigers softball. Today's game is brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Muni Auto Supply, Progressive Ozark Bank, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus, Town & Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Townscreen, LLC, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Elwood Real Estate, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, Hometown Mechanical, Healthy Dent County, Ozark Overhead Door. And now get ready for Salem Lady Tiger Softball.
And we welcome you to the Salem City Park for Salem Lady Tiger Softball. This game was moved from Licking to Salem. And thusly, the Salem Tigers, even though they're on their home field, will be the visitors here today, as the Licking Lady Wildcats and the Salem Tigers are going to get together for today's afternoon contest. We're going to take a 90-second break and come back after the national anthem. This is Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
I'd like to say a special thank you to the Bank of Salem.
Well, we welcome you to the Salem City Park again after the national anthem. The Licking Lady Wildcats are taking their positions, and we will give you their defensive starting lineup for today. Janelle Bates will be on the pitching rubber, pitching to Aubrey Gorman, who will do the catching today. At first base, it's Allie Medlock. At second, Mia Rennie. At third base, Caden Hall, and at shortstop will be Zoe Dawson. Center fielder, that'll be Haley Clayton today. In right field, Allie Decker, and in left field, McKenna Skidmore. They are in their black pants with the orange and black striped socks. The orange jerseys with the black caps on the shoulders. And the black lettering across the chest and the numbers on the back outlined in white. Salem Tigers, batting order will be Sailor Van Wyk. She'll be in left field, batting first. Number 13, Alexis White, will be batting second and playing second base. Reagan DuBois will be doing the catching today, batting third. Shaylee Thomas at first base will bat in the cleanup spot. Ashton Bowers doing the pitching, bats fifth. Brooke Mahurin playing third base. She'll bat sixth. Kylie Wood in center field, bats seventh. Delaney Owen at shortstop. She'll be in the eighth slot. And Taylor Fulton out in right field. She will be batting ninth. Tigers losing yesterday to Thayer 6-2. Have one win on the season. Trying to look for that second win. Taking on the Wildcats here today. Again, this game was moved here due to some issues with the field at Licking. So this is a home game for the Licking Lady Wildcats, even though we're playing it here in Salem. Even though we are playing this game as a away game, since we are video streaming it, we will be talking to you a little bit later on about how you can get that stadium blanket. Oh, we had 3 winners this week. Oh, yeah. And I'm telling you what, they were all tickled pink with that stadium blanket coming in and getting it over at the station. So good luck to them. Good luck to you today. And when you hear the keyword a little bit later on, we'll allow you to go to our website at ksmradio.com and register for it. Senator Van Wyk takes the first one for a strike. Just underway here. Van Wyk field very shallow for her on the infield, as well as the outfield. And there's a tapper foul. 2 strikes on Sailor. Right in a batter. 1-2 to count. A little bit of room down the left field line as they kind of cheat toward left center. The pitch, swing and a miss on a high fastball. And Van Wyk down on strikes. Bates gets her first strikeout.
Up next for Salem, second baseman, number 13, Alexis White.
So Alexis White stands in, another right-handed batter for the Salem Tigers, facing Janelle Bates. The pitch comes in just a little bit low. Gorman, their catcher, talking to the umpire. Sometimes the umpires put their hand on their shoulder and want to make sure that's okay. Pitch comes in. There's a ground ball towards third. Cut off by Hall. The throw to first in time to get White. 5-3 on the putout. Ball is heading into the gap. Not hard hit. Caden Hall went over, made a nice play, cut it off. Had that gotten to Dawson at short, I'm not sure she had thrown out White. So Reagan DuBois will stand in. Reagan's got some pop in that back left fielder, very shallow Skidmore. Which comes to Reagan, that's high all the way back to the screen. Boys are off today. They'll be at Thayer Thursday. We'll be down there to bring you that game radio only and audio only on our KSMO radio.com and KSMO Stream Facebook pages. You're getting the full video stream. Pitch comes in a little bit low and inside with the fastball. DuBois has done a good job doing the catching. Probably been the most consistent Salem hitter. Pitch, that's in the dirt. Almost hit her foot, but it skipped right over. Janelle Bates on the pitching rubber here in the pitching circle at the City Park. Don Smith does a great job with this field. Looks fantastic. As the 3-0 comes in, that's a strike on the outside edge. Took a little something off. Wind, not much of it at all. Just a beautiful afternoon. Come on out and enjoy the game if you got a chance to. Enjoy your City Park here at Salem. The 3-1, and there's a foul down the left field line into towards the creek area, and splash it goes. That one's history. 3-2 to count. DuBois waits. Bates ready. That fastball's high, and Reagan works a walk. Shaylee Thomas will stand in, 1 on, 2 down. We're in the first inning.
First baseman, number 8.
And we're in the top of the first, and I know you're sitting there going, what are you talking about, top of the first? Salem's at the plate. Yes, this is a Salem road game. Not the home game, but a road game. And that pitch a little bit high, as Licking was scheduled to be the home team today. That one's outside to Thomas. She waits. Next one, that's high. DuBois trying to get the catcher Gorman to throw down to first base, but she does not comply. Reagan taunting her, but in a good way. Pitch comes in low. Again, DuBois starts that run towards second base, trying to force Gorman to throw the ball on another low pitch. 7 straight bad ones for Janelle Bates. Pitch, that's a strike, and DuBois will take second base. She decides to get the uniform a little bit dirty by diving in. Pitch comes home, that's low, and that's another walk. Thomas earns the second walk, and Ashton Bowers will stand in. Ashton the opportunity to give Salem the lead. Salem lost yesterday 6-2.
Ashton Bowers.
Struggled against Willow, losing 15-1 last week. Bates is ready. Here comes. Bowers takes a strike. And DuBois goes down to third base with a delayed steal. Salem also lost to Dixon last week, 15-1, back-to-back 15-1 losses. 1-6 on the season for the Lady Tigers. Bowers waits. Here comes the pitch. That's a strike. Puts her in the hole, 1-2. Corrected. 0-2. Ashton waits. Here it comes. There's a ground ball towards short. Dawson has it. Throw to first base is in time to get Bowers. 6-3 on the putout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2 left on 2 walks. And we played a half an inning here at Salem. It's the Salem Tigers, nothing, and the Licking Wildcats, they're coming to bat. We'll be back in a minute. This is Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
We welcome you back to the Salem City Park. An absolutely fantastic afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you might be. Thank you for joining us on KSMO Media. Oh, yeah. We want to thank all the sponsors making it possible for us to bring you these contests via stream as well as on the radio. And some of those great sponsors are J&D Automotive, Dent County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, and the Hometown Mechanical. And Zane and our friends at Ozark Overhead Door bringing you the scorebug on the bottom. Oh, Ben is so fancy with us flashing of those bases. He is amazing. Anyway, nonetheless, we want to thank all those people for making it possible. Those and all those commercials you see from the sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you, and those other ones that are doing the radio side. So we appreciate all of those. That allows us to get the equipment and the necessary data with and things of that nature we need to bring you these games. And thank you for being part of that. First pitch by Bowers to Haley Clayton is high. Next one comes in, a foul straight back. Boy, I'd have had that one if it was just about 13 feet lower. Right over my head. 1-1 to count. We are in the bottom of the first inning with the Licking Lady Wildcats at bat. They just dug that ball out of the creek. Might have had a little water to it. I think they wiped it off. Pitch from Bowers inside and low. Almost hit Clayton. Was able to get her foot out of the way. 2-1. We're in the bottom of the first. They give her to left center to hit 2, and that pitch a change a little bit low. Tigers straightaway otherwise. Wood in center, just shading her to the right side enough to leave that gap in left center. The pitch comes home and a foul off the fist. You boys could not get to it. Was not high enough. 3-2. This will be the last game this week for the Lady Tigers. They'll be back in action next week with 3 games. The pitch comes inside and hit her. That one hit Clayton on a 3-2 pitch. It would have been ball 4 anyway.
Pitcher, number 7, Janelle Bates.
So Janelle Bates will stand in. So Bowers on a 3-2 pitch plunks Haley Clayton. She's at first base and trying to flex that knee a little bit, the left side. Pitch comes home, that's high. Little breeze coming out of southwest. This pitch comes home and a swing and a miss. Good fastball by Bowers there. Boys yesterday lost to Willow 4-2. Good game. Swing and a miss again. That one on the outside edge. This time Bates out in front. Got the fastball by her. Took a little something off. Bates out in front. Dawson's on deck. Nobody out. One on the pitch. Strike 3 call. Runner going. No throw as the batter walked in front of the catcher. And had Reagan thrown that ball, they might have got an interference call, but without throwing it, you have no interference. So second base is Clayton. The pitch comes in. That's a strike on the inside edge. Dawson at the plate. Bowers the sign, brings it, and there's a high pop-up foul back and out of play. So we getting those arms extended, fouled off the end of the bat. Runner at second base, 1 down, no score in this one. Just underway, Salem City Park on an absolutely incredible day. Dawson waits. The 0-2 from Bowers. Here it is. And a grounder foul towards the Tiger dugout down the fence line. Van Wyck in left field goes and fetches it down, throws it in. Haley Clayton, second base. She was hit by a pitch, stole second. And the 0-2 to Dawson. There's a grounder foul again. Same place, same result. And again, Sailor Van Wyck retrieves the ball. Tigers again in at third down first, even with the bag. As the 0-2 comes in, there's a swing and a miss. Blew it by Zoe Dawson on the fastball by Ashton Bowers. And played a little hard ball right there, and Ashton won. Aubrey Gorman stands in. She does the catching, right-handed batter. Has a bit of an open waiting. The pitch comes home, a swing and a miss. And Reagan DuBois throws down to third base as Clayton danced out in between second and third. 0-1 count. That's on the outside corner with a good fastball. Make it 0-2. And she's out. Oh, man. Good play by Bowers to throw it back to Alexis White. She tagged her on the helmet. I think the umpire was fooled by that one because the helmet was higher than the hand. Fouled off the fist there by Gorman. The tag was made on the helmet before the hand got in, but the umpire wasn't looking there, looking for the tag to be lower. I'm not sure that really Alexis wanted to hit her in the helmet, but she did. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Bowers, and down with no damage done in the first inning. Looking Wildcats got a hit by pitch. a stolen base, but no runs were scored. We played one full inning here at Salem. Our score, the Salem Lady Tigers, nothing. The Licking Lady Wildcats, nothing. This is Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
When I meet a new loan customer, I try to drop everything that I was working on prior to them coming in my office and focus directly on what their needs are at the time, whether it be a new car, their first house. I focus directly on what they are telling me and what they are needing. And it doesn't matter if it's a small $1,000 loan or a $200,000 house. I try to treat every client the same.
No. Oh, no. To the top of the second inning we go. It'll be Brooke McEwen, Kylie Wood, and Delaney Owen.
Brooke McEwen.
Brooke playing third base today. She'll lead it off against Janelle Bates. She's walked a couple in this game, and Tigers could not score in the first. The pitch comes in. That's in the dirt. Infield in very tight for Brooke. In front of the baseline, the pitch comes home. Yes. Inside corner fastball. Well, you can't get much better weather than this. Green grass, no dust being blown up. It's nice. Swing and a miss on a high fastball. Bates has got some good stuff. Brooks swung right through that one. 1-2 count. Here it comes. Outside and low. Took a little something off. Maybe a little curveball there. She gets back in. Right-handed batter. Brooke McEwen waits. Here's the 2-2. High pop foul back. It's out of play. It's onto the concrete area. Big hop. Another big hop. Another big hop. And to the creek it goes. Like a bunny jumping around on that concrete out there. 2-2 to count. Nobody down. Second inning, the pitch. Swinging a fly ball in the left center field. Not well hit coming in and can't make the catch is Skidmore. It'll fall for a base hit. Put the ball in play. You never know. With the infield playing so far in, Skidmore had to come in a long way. Normally, I would think that would be a shortstop's ball in Dawson, but she's playing in the baseline, and she couldn't get back there. Skidmore couldn't get to it. And a base hit for Brooke McEwen. Kylie Wood waits. Again, the infield tight end. High fastball outside. Skidmore gave it about the best job she could to come in and try and catch that ball, but just couldn't get there. The 1-0, low and outside, 2-0. Non-conference game here between Licking and Salem. The cat fight. There's a pitch on the inside corner. Kylie didn't like the call, but ball breaking down and in caught the inside edge. Tiger center fielder waits. The pitch comes home. That's right down the middle for a strike. 2-2. McEwen at first base. Nobody out. 2-2 pitch to Kylie Wood. The pitch from Bates. Here it is, and a foul straight back. Two to count. They play Wood straight away in the outfield, straight away in the infield. Cheating a little bit, though, up the middle, looking for two. So a little bit of a hole on that left side if Kylie can pull it. The pitch, that's high. 3-2. Bates looks in the sign from Gorman. Here it comes. That's low, ball four. And the first two Tigers have reached here in the second inning. And Delaney Owen will stand in.
Coming to the plate for the Lady Tigers, shortstop, number 18, Delaney Owen.
So Caden Hall will play about 3 feet off the bag and just about a step or two in front, while at first Medlock plays about 3 steps behind. The biggest hole is up the middle. See what Delaney can do right here. The pitch comes to her. She looks to bunt, tried to bunt the ball, and umpire called it a ball. Did not show strike. That looked like an attempt to me. 1-0. That one is bunted toward third. Hall can't field it. It goes right through her legs, and the bases are loaded. Caden Hall looked up to see where she was going to throw the ball. Now the ball went right through her legs for an error. And Murin is now at third. Kylie Wood at second base, and the error on Caden Hall. So the bases are loaded. Standing in is Taylor Fulton. Want to get that run in from third. Nobody out in the pitch. There's the line drive into center field, right at the center fielder, and over her head, all the way to the fence. 1 run is in. Here comes another, and Coach Wilson's waving on a third to throw home, and she's out. Owen tagged out on the perfect throw after the relay by the center fielder, but a triple for Fulton. Well, we give her a double and 2 runs RBIs.
Number 2, Sailor.
And 2-0 Salem Tigers. Center fielder Clayton almost caught that ball. It just got overhead, went back to the fence, played it in, and the strong throw by Dawson gets Delaney Owen at the home plate with a nice tag there by Gorman. 8-6-2 on that putout. Fulton ends up at third on the play at the plate. 2-0 Salem Tigers. Coach Aaron Wilson very aggressive. That pitch is high. 3-0. Janelle Bates having some struggles with some walk issues. She's walked 3 in this game. The error did not help. Caden Hall. Runner at third, 1 down. Van Wyk waits for the 3-0. Alexis White on deck. Infield in. Pitch comes home. That's low. That's ball 4. Not sure the umpires are telling them they've walked. And Alexis White, who grounded out to third base, will stand in.
Number 13, Alexis White.
Reagan DuBois comes and gets the bat from Coach Wilson. She was taking off her shin guards. A little slow to get the bat. So White waits. The pitch comes home. It's in the dirt. And running down to second unopposed is Van Wyk. Two runs in, 2 runners on in scoring position. They play Alexis to pull. Pitch from Bates. That's high away. 2-0. At third base, it's Fulton. At second, it's Van Wyk. Clayton a lot deeper now in center field. The pitch comes in. Trying to bunt that ball was Alexis White, but it was high, but she tried to bunt it. Offered at it. It's a strike. Infield tight. The pitch comes home. That's a low. Gets away from the catcher. Here comes Fulton. She's going to score. And off the shin guard of Gorman on the wild pitch, it's 3-0 Salem Tiger lead. Gorman went down to block it. It hit her shin guard and ricocheted up the first base line. And that allows Fulton to come home, and it's 3-0 on a 3-1 count now to Alexis White. Van Wyk now at third base. Still just 1 out. You want to get that run home as well. You need to be greedy. Pitch comes home. Check swing. Ball 4. Again, the umpire's not telling the girls that they've walked. needs to let them know that's ball 4. I think he's just calling out ball. The girls are confused. They're standing at home plate thinking they have another count. So Du Bois stands in. She walks, stole second her first time up. And third, by the way. The pitch comes home. It's in the dirt, and it hit her in the ankle. Ball never got very high, and
up next for Salem.
Coach is going to come out and talk to her hurler.
Shaylee Thomas.
So Thomas will come out and talk to Janelle Bates, who got a little bit rattled, I think, when Fulton hit that ball to dead center field right at Clayton. It just got over her head. She took one step in, and that was her undoing. Went back and could not reach it. 2 runners scored. Another good play by the Licking relay to get Delaney Owen at home plate. It took a good throw, and Gorman made the good tag. But right now the Tigers have them loaded again. 3 runs in. At the plate is Shaylee Thomas. At third, it's Van Wyk. At second, it's White. At first base, Reagan Du Bois. 1 down.
Let's go, Shaylee.
Infield, in at third. Halfway, pretty much everywhere else. Pitch comes to Thomas. That's in the dirt. Really looks like Bates has lost her release point and is struggling. She's hitting a lot of those balls in the dirt way before home plate. Next one comes home way high. Then she overcompensates, and the pitches are up. There is an art to pitching. It's not as easy as it looks. Pitch comes home. That's high again. Ball 3. And Thomas with a 3-0 count. Bases loaded with Powers on deck. 7 girls have batted in this inning. This is the 8th. Pitch. That's high. Ball 4. And an RBI walk for Shaylee Thomas. Van Wyk comes home to score. White third base. Du Bois down to second. And Bowers is the 9th girl to bat in the inning. 4 runs in for Salem. Still just 1 out. Ashton waits. Ashton grounded out to short. And there's a pop fly down the third base line and foul. Unplayable by Caden Hall. Could not get there in time. Tiger dugout rooting on their team with a 4-0 lead. In at third base, Bowers takes it high, 1-1. Bates trying to find that release point. Is really struggling here in this second inning. 1-1, that's low, hits the plate, gets away from the catcher, but White not trying to score there. Didn't get that far down, plus she does have that knee brace on. Not getting a very big lead when she does come down the line at third base. 2-1 count to Bowers. Fly ball in the right field. That's going to get at least 1 run in. Off the right fielder's glove and back to the fence. Decker couldn't handle it. 2 runs are going to score, and it's going to make it a 6-0 lead. Hit at Allie Decker. Decker looked like she had it measured and then reached up, and the ball went right off the edge of her glove back to the fence.
Tigers, third baseman, number 4.
2 runs come around to score, and it's 6-0 Salem. Thomas gets the third. Bowers down to second. It'll be an error on Decker. Going to give 1 RBI to Bowers on the sacrifice fly. Would have been deep enough. Bunt down the third base line, but goes foul. As Brooke McHuron then bats in this inning for the 2nd time. Long second inning for the Salem Tigers. 6-0 on top of Licking. Top of the second inning. Pitch, high pop-up, short center field. That's trouble. That's going to fall for a base hit. Another run's going to score. Throw comes home way too late. Rennie couldn't get back there, and the center fielder, obviously, Clayton, was playing a lot deeper now and couldn't get to it. So Mahurin with a bloop base hit and an RBI. And that makes it 7-0. Powers now third. The pitch comes in for a strike to Kylie Wood. Wood walked her first time. Bowers at third. Mahurin over there at first base. Still just one out. Pitch comes home, low and away. Mahurin takes second base. Seven runs in this second inning, and Salem still batting. One down, the 1-1 count to Wood. High 2-1. Bowers trying to distract Janelle Bates, doing the pitching for Licking today. Janelle looks in to Gorman for the sign, and there's a foul straight back. They're getting lower. Only had to reach up about 8 feet that time. 7 runs. The Salem Tigers been benefited by 4 walks and a hit batsman in this inning, and a couple of errors have helped too. The pitch, swing and a miss. Took a little something off there and had Wood out in front.
Up next for the Lady Tigers, shortstop, number 18, Delaney Owen.
Strikeout is the second as Wood got out in front. Owen stands in. She reached an error by the third baseman her first time up and takes a strike. Mahurin at second. Bowers down to third base. 7 runs home here in the second inning. The pitch. There's a foul down the left side toward the creek and into the creek area. I don't think it got all the way into the water. Coach Wilson brings out a couple of softballs. Delaney Owen at the plate, thrown out, trying to score on that hit to center field by Taylor Fulton. This pitch comes in. It's just a little bit low. 1-2. Delaney trying to keep the inning alive. She's followed by Taylor Fulton if she can keep it going. The pitch. Low and inside. 2-2. 4 walks, a hit batsman, 2 errors, 3 hits, 7 runs. The pitch, just a little low and outside. 3-2. So Delaney's fought back from an 0-2 count. 3-2 now. With 2 on, 2 out. The pitch, that's high, ball 4. Another walk for the Lady Tigers, their 5th of this inning, and their 7th on the game.
Number 1, Taylor Fulton.
So Taylor Fulton, who doubled to center field over the head of Haley Clayton, stands in. Here comes the pitch. There's a little pop fly over to the left side and over the shortstop. Falls in, 1 run in. Another run's going to score. It's 9-0. Fulton with another single, bringing in 2 more runs, 4 RBIs in this inning as Bauer scored, Mahurin scored, and getting all the way to third base was Delaney Owen. Van Wyk stands in, takes a strike. Ball wasn't hit hard, but it was hit over the head of the third baseman Hall. Trying to get there, doing her best was Dawson, but she just couldn't make it. Pitch down in the dirt. 1-1 the count to Van Wyk. Owen at third base. At second, it's Fulton. She went there on the throw home. Pitch comes in. There's a grounder towards the hole, and that's going to be a base hit. 1 run is in to make it 10-0. They would not have thrown out Van Wyk on that hit into the hole. Knocked down by Dawson. That kept another run from scoring. But Delaney Owen comes in to score. Fulton to third base, an RBI for Van Wyk. And foul straight back by Alexis White. Well, Fulton came all the way down thinking that might have been a wild pitch, but it was not. Lexus waiting. The pitch, a little bit low as Van Wyk takes second base. Bates is ready. Here comes the pitch. And the chopper towards the pitching mound. Bates has it. Throw to first is in time. And White is out 1-3. But the Tigers score 10 times. And they do so on a total of just, and I mean this, just 5 hits. 2 big errors. And there were 2 girls left. We have now played an inning and a half. Salem Tigers 10, Licking nothing. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
There's a place for yourself with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these spring specials at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find True Fuel Pre-Mixed 2-Cycle Fuel $7.49, Body Glove Seat Covers for $32.99, No Spill 5-gallon gas can for $36.99, and a Carbon XT Lightning Cable Charger for $19.99. K&H Auto Supply here in Salem.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Party time here at Salem City Park. 10-run inning for the Lady Tigers. I believe that's the first 10-run inning for Coach Aaron Wilson. Standing in to be Allie Medlock to lead off for Licking. Ashton Bowers given a nice cushion by her teammates. Pitch comes in. That's high and tight, ball 1. So 5 hits, 10 runs, two big errors. And a swing and a miss, late swing by Medlock. Took a good hack at it, but a little late in getting around on it. Allie playing first base today. Close stance, kind of reminds me a little bit of Lou Brock's stance. And that ball a little bit low and outside. 2-1. Bowers on the hill for the Salem Tigers. Throwing to Reagan DuBois. Swing and a foul tip caught by Reagan. Tigers pretty much straight away in the outfield. 2-2 to count. Ashton ready. The pitch just missed outside as Medlock choked up just a smidge. She waits on the left side, trying to put that ball in play, and lines that one fair down the third base side. She's going to end up with a double as Van Wyck will go in the corner and get it back in. Medlock took it right down the line.
Up next for the Lady Wildcats.
And Maya Rennie stands in. She'll stand in from the right side. 10-0 Salem Tigers. Pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Tigers sent 15 girls to the plate in that second inning. 10 runs. Pitch comes home. There's a ground ball up the middle, and Owen can't get it. It's a base hit, goes into center field, and a run's going to score to make it 10-1. So Rennie singles in a run. Medlock comes around to score.
Right fielder, number 1, Decker.
Delaney reached for it, just couldn't get it. And Allie Decker will stand in. Decker, the right fielder today for Licking. The pitch from Bowers almost hit her. Just tight right around the belt area. Rennie at first base. 10-1 our score. Bottom of the second inning. The pitch. There's a foul straight back. I had that one. That was right there. I had it. Decker back in. Nobody out. The pitch. That's a strike on the inside corner. 1-2 the count. Tigers straight away, infield and outfield. For Allie Decker, Caden Hall's on deck. Pitch for her, swing and a miss and a straight change. She got Decker on strikes. 4th strikeout for Ashton. That pitch very effective for Ashton back in the 1st inning. And Hall stand in. 1 down here in the 2nd. Hall waits, swings and misses. Ashton looked like she had a little spin on that ball going to the outside. Hardly a breeze here at the park. Great afternoon. Rennie at first base, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. McKenna Skidmore is on deck. 1 out, 1 run in. Runner on first base, that's Rennie. As Bowers brings it, swing and a miss, struck her out. Good tailing fastball away from Caden Hall, and McKenna Skidmore will stand in.
Left fielder, number 3, McKenna Skidmore.
10-1, Salem on top. Don't forget that 3rd inning, we will have for you the key word of the day for that stadium blanket, courtesy of Representative Ron Copeland. So be listening in or watching in on the KSMO stream. Whether you're watching live or later on tonight or listening in, doesn't matter. You can still sign up. High fly ball. Fans, Wyke has trouble with it. This ball will fall. Rennie makes the turn and she will stop now. Oh, thought she might come in as that ball got away from Owen. So Skidmore hits a double in the left center field. I don't know if Van Wyk thought that maybe Kylie Wood was coming over for it, but she kind of looked that way and then hesitated just a little. I don't think she'd have gotten to it anyway. She got it back in. They hold the runner at third base and a foul straight back. Glove side. Had it. 0-1. Clayton reached by getting hit to start the game and was stranded at second base. 1 run in for Licking. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. A pitch, a grounder to second. Knocked down, throw to first base is in time to get Clayton. A good job there, staying with it by Alexis White. 4-3 on the putout. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors, and there was 2 girls left. We have now played 2 innings. Our score, the Salem Lady Tigers 10, the Licking Lady Wildcats 1. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Softball on KSMO Media.
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
To the 3rd inning we go. It's the top of the 3rd, and that means the key word. And the key word is Jeff. Jeff, Jeff. If you're listening in on the radio. So go to our KSMO radio website, radio.com. Go up in the top right corner of our homepage. You will see the beautiful stadium blanket bag that holds a gorgeous stadium blanket. You click on that. There's a form there for your name, a way to contact you, and then it needs the key word. And the key word is Jeff. Jeff. Put that keyword in there, and you can qualify and be part of the drawing for our next blanket. That'll be given away next week. Gave away 3 of them. I think all 3 were gone. Yep, they were all gone. Didn't take long. People come and snatch them away. Well, hot item. Insulated blanket with a nice weather repellent on the outside. Oh, nice. Has the Tiger logo on it. You will like it. And the price. You can't beat the price. It's free. All you got to do is listen or watch and put in Jeff as the key word on our KSMO website. Quickly 2-0 to our leadoff hitter, Reagan DuBois. DuBois has walked and been hit by a pitch. 10-1 our score. The pitch to Reagan. That's high again. 3-0. Chanel Bates has walked 7. She has struck out 2. She's given up 5 hits, 10 runs, 5 of them earned. 2 big errors in that second inning. The pitch. Ooh, DuBois took that one. Probably wish she hadn't. Reagan like chomping at the bit for that one. 3-1 to count. Nobody out. Top of the third inning. The pitch. That's low ball 4. That's walk number 8. Shaylee Thomas will stand in. She officially has not been to the plate yet. She's 0 for 0. 2 walks in the game. Run scored. 15 girls on the plate that second inning. The pitch way high. Don't forget our next game will be audio only, and that will be from Thayer Thursday after 4:30 in the land of the Bobcats. The pitch, that's down away. Scooped up nicely by Aubrey Gorman, keeping Reagan DuBois right where she is at first base. 10-1 our score, top of the third inning, Salem City Park. KSMO Media bringing this game to you. Thank you for being here. Whether you're in person, whether you're at home, streaming in your car, hopefully you're not trying to drive and stream, just stay